am still so full of energy from our event. It was so amazing to see all of the folks that came, how they just had such a magnificent time, the panelists, the speakers, just everything. It just felt like such amazing energy. Like I'm still buzzing with it.
How about you? Are you buzzing, Miss President?
I am just so. I know it was going to be great, but it exceeded my expectation. And everyone seemed to be so happy. People came up to us afterwards, and telling us how much they enjoyed it and how they're looking forward to next year's. So, what about you, Dr. Brown?
People felt enriched. It just wowed me. People were crying, people were laughing, people were dancing. The music was phenomenal, and people were just having a blast. We outdid ourselves.
Yes, we did.
Well, I mean, we had such a build-up. We've been trying to do this since 2020, right? And so it just made for an amazing evening.
Yes.
And so blessed to meet so many of our listeners.
Yes.
It was just, it's so exciting to have people come up to you and be, and say, hey, I've been listening, and you get to know their story and what, we had asked before about enrichment and all of that, and how it just was a great night.
Right.
And people were able to make they talked about making their dreams come true after being a part of us and seeing that it can be done. All the speakers were just dynamite. Phenomenal. Their stories had people in tears sometimes.
Right. And it was great to see some of the old faces that we had previous guests. That was awesome.
Yes, nice.
We can't wait to do it again.
That's right.
And listen, you guys who were unable to attend for whatever reason, you're in for a treat, because the remainder of tonight's podcast, you would be blessed with snippets from the conference. And until next time,
remember to always visit us at GWEnrichment.com.
And it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to Global Women Enrichment Conference, Journey to Self-Actualization.
How many mountains do we have to climb? You see, God had a little joke. He said, you're going to realize your potential, but you're going to do it my way. And we made it. We made it to the top, gasping for air, using mules, having my friends carry my backpack when I could not carry it. But we made it to the top. And there was quite a bit of a victory party.
We really only have this one life. What I've learned through these seasons is that it will be cyclical. There will be ups and highs, and there will be very, very, very lows. And I'm choosing not to just stay in that low, but just cycle back up, knowing that there's obstacles, surrounding me with people that love me, that I can love them. Life is a journey, and we have a long way to go still.
To speak to you in person, and I want to tell you how much we are overjoyed that you all came. Give yourselves a round of applause. What are some of the obstacles you both went through to arrive at where you are on your journey? Let's start with you, Dr. B.
Some of the obstacles that I started out with was just, when I look at my professional career as a whole, was just fear of going forward, thinking about what others would think about you, rejection, and just believing in myself, having the confidence to go forward. I really started out, not at this university, but Miami-Dade. I'm a late bloomer, so it took me a while to get started. I started out in junior college, ended up graduating from here, Florida International University, in health information management. Didn't think I can do it. When I walked in at Miami-Dade, there was a professor there, the director of the program, Miss Elizabeth Johnson, and some of you might have known her back then. But she said, there's more to you than what you see in yourself. She said, I see greatness. And so she spoke into my life, just like many others have spoken into my life. My grandmother, my aunties, and friends like Arlena, who's over there, have spoken into my life. So there was fear there, but I had to see myself rise above that fear and go beyond that.
We had to overcome the barriers with the language, right? And also getting adjusted to another culture. So it was not an easy journey. I remember some faculty saying, this is gonna be very difficult. You're trying to do the impossible. And I was like, well, I have my God, and he's gonna help me. But the one thing though, through the journey that I've learned for sure is that it's his time. So sometimes we want things on our own timing, our way, and it doesn't work that way. He has better plans.
You know, you're sitting there, you're doing your job, you're doing what you know to be right, and you don't realize that in actuality, you're changing someone's whole entire life. Sometimes when you shut out the noise and you just focus on what you need to be focused on, you will find that the results will speak for themselves and God will do exactly what needs to be done in your life to get you there.
But that was the moment I understood why people go crazy. I knew why people go crazy. Sometimes reality is so hard to accept that your brain has to disconnect. I choose not to be the moping around town, grieving mom who lost a daughter, but rather the chosen mother of an angel.
Ticket ending in 103. You have won a trip to Las Vegas. Okay. You will be going to Punta Cana.
Oh, okay.
You will be going to San Diego, California. She wants to know where she's going. I think we are going to send her straight to Homestead. This is a co-worker of mine. She will be going to New York City. Evelyn will be going to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. You're quite welcome. And you will be going to the famous Orlando, Florida. Thank you. Yes, you will. Patricia, as the grand prize winner, RMG Capital Holdings, they are sending you to a beautiful hotel in the heart of world famous Hawaii. Both of you guys are going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. These guys will be going at a beautiful hotel in the heart of world famous Dubai.
Thank you for being, Madam President, our fearless leader, for making your dream come true and bringing just amazing folks together today to help everyone become self-actualized, for realizing their potential, and for just being a role model and an inspiration to all of us.
These ladies will be going to a beautiful hotel in the heart of world famous Paris, France.